welcome to what was Chat About Wrestling, aka CAW 346. Now is a new name. Now it is Pro Wrestling Review, and I'm your host, Caleb Thomas. I am going to be probably involved with a couple other guys. One for sure, Kenny Richards, and the other guy is Jason McRae. He's he's a good guy, pretty cool, pretty chill. He's been involved wrestling a little bit over 30 years, and he is going to be in and out of this, responding to a couple things I'm doing. I just want to make this known that this isn't going to be, the site's not going to be like NoDQ.com where it's constant updates. It's going to be like breaking news and select things that really we are interested in people knowing, not why The Rock tore his abdominal muscle, and more details on why that's going to happen. So that's the first thing that we're going to be switching up. We're going to be switching up at different things. And speaking of switching up, we have a new YouTube channel. It's called Pro Wrestling Review 1 instead of CAW 346. This is the first entry on that. We are done with the CAW, but now we're doing this news segment. Right now I'm going to go quickly with you down the 4/8/13 Raw. It was very good Raw, very surprising, a lot of surprises. Started off with Cena coming out, talking, basically giving his speech about how he won and everything, and then Henry comes out, and then he wants a match, and Cena wants to fight for the title tonight. Well, Booker T has a problem with that. He comes out and says, yo, no one's going to be fighting you for the title because The Rock is still the #1 contender, even though he's not here. And then he sold Mark Henry that he could get a fighting chance to get the title if he beats Cena tonight. So right away it's going to be Cena versus Henry at main event tonight. Very good. One thing I have to say, the crowd in last night's Raw was amazing. It was hilarious, funny. They were chanting the most ridiculous things. They were humming theme songs. They were chanting that they were awesome. I think that Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, and John Batchelor Layfield were all surprised by how awesome the crowd was reacting and everything. So, then we just see like a little promo. Undertaker's going to be coming out talking about his streak or whatever. And let's see, after that we have Daniel Bryan versus Big E Langston, and this is Big E Langston's debut on Raw match. Very good match. Bryan goes on offense right away. Big E Langston wins the match after. Very sweet match. After the match, we saw an interview from ex-NFL quarterback Kurt Warner, and Josh Matthews is interviewing him about the moment and everything, and he parallels the fact that Cena's win yesterday was a second chance, like the moment's going to be a second chance for other people that want to get their jobs. So it's really good. We have a title match, the Intercontinental title match. Miz won it at WrestleMania post show, so it wasn't really a big victory for WrestleMania, but and let's see, so yeah, it was a good match back and forth. The crowd was chanting "You effed up" on this and everything, and so yeah, that was a little weird. You could tell that they were chanting it, but you could tell that the announcers didn't want to say anything about it. But it was a good match. Miz actually lost the titles. He only had it for 24 hours. So yeah, he lost it to the. I'm trying to think. I have yet to figure out the Bullhammer elbow, which is basically him just pulling his pad down and elbowing him in the head, knocks him out cold. Miz loses the title. Sets up for something big in a couple weeks, or maybe even a month or two. Very good match. I liked it. I thought it was really good. So yeah, new winner, new champion. Wade Barrett is back on the title. And then throughout the night there was big things between how when Big Show went off on his teammates at Mania, Sheamus wanted them Randy Orton so Sheamus first goes and talks to Vicky, gets a match with Orton, or not Orton, gets a match with Big Show, and then later on in the night we see that Orton coaxes Booker T into giving him the match, saying that he's like he'll overrule him. So at this point, he is overruling Vicky's decision. And then we have Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger versus Del Rio, 2-on-1 handicap match, very good match. Del Rio ended up winning the match. After the match, we actually close to the end of the match, Del Rio injured his leg. It's not a real injury; it's a storyline injury, but he injured the leg in his match, and so it was very good. Then we have a World Heavyweight Championship match where Dolph Ziggler came out and cashed in his thing. Dolph Ziggler won on offense, and then Del Rio came back. Then obviously, Del Rio came back. Then Ziggler capitalized on it, and he won the World Heavyweight Championship. So it's going to be good. The new face of SmackDown is Dolph Ziggler right now, and good point. They're going to be pulling Del Rio at the heel probably, so that was pretty good. Undertaker comes out after commercial break, starts to talk. Then the Shield comes out. They said earlier in a tweet that they were going to make it a historical night, so they came out, surrounded the ring. As it surrounded the ring, Team Hell No of Kane and Daniel Bryan come out to help him out, and they back off. And as they leave, you don't see them, but there's pictures online now. They did the last ride with the standing forward with the hand back in the air thing. So that was pretty sweet. Josh Matthews was backstage, interviews Dolph Ziggler about his match and won it. And he said it's about time. He's going to polish his title up and everything. Then we have a baby faces versus heels, which is Morello, Truth, and Ryder versus 3-man band. A very retarded match. Sorry, I didn't mean to say retarded. Very stupid match. I didn't like it. It was actually a filler match, and baby faces won it. It was a poor match, but it was a good match for them, I guess. And then actually right now Sheamus and Orton are now arguing backstage at who gets who and everything and whatnot. And we come back from commercial break. Sheamus comes out and then starts talking, and then Orton comes out. Then Michael Cole announces that after the commercial break, we're going to get the results of voting, tweeting who wants to fight who. So Orton's the one who wants to do it. As they start wrestling, as Randy Orton's starting to wrestle, Vicky Guerrero and Booker T come out and say that it's going to be Sheamus and Randy Orton in the winner versus Big Show. Well, Big Show interrupted the match in the middle and took both of them out, everything, and so yeah, he basically had his way with them and everything. There was a lot in that match. From that point on to the end of the night, there was a lot of different random chants, like the soccer ole ole ole. They were chanting RVD. We are awesome. They were chanting Jerry Lawler. They were chanting Michael Cole. They chanted pretty much anything, which was very interesting. I liked it. We had Fandango versus Kofi Kingston. Jericho basically came out and kicked the crap out of Fandango. He won that match by disqualification. But yeah, it's a learning process for Fandango. That's all that was about that. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, we have the Tons of Funk and Funkodactyls versus Team Rhodes Scholars and the Bell Twins. The scrap match at WrestleMania is now today, or yesterday. and it was a good match, really good. Tons of fun. Won that. Not sure. It was a double splash victory where the guy lays on the ground and they both hit him at the same time and they pin him. Very good match. I liked it. Next up, we have Mark Henry and John Cena. It was a weird victory because it was a weird win because what happened was they were on the outside for the longest time. About the count of 7, John Cena, actually count of 6 outside, John Cena throws Mark Henry into the barricade. Not the barricade, but the steel steps. And he gets in the ring, and Mark Henry gets counted out. Well, after that, Ryback comes out, and he basically takes out Mark Henry. And as Cena's in the ring still looking, he helps Cena up, and it looks like Cena's going to like freaking punch the crap and turn heel finally on Ryback. Ryback starts doing the feed me more and everything, and then John Cena starts doing, all of a sudden John Cena gets a meat hook, and then he gets a shell shock. And then he does the whole up yours thing to John Cena and picks his title up, and yeah, it's definitely looking like a heel turn for Ryback. It's about time. His character is definitely, he should be heelish, not face. Again, as said by a lot of wrestlers, you can do more as a heel than you can as a face. So we expect to see more out of Ryback. Yeah, that was it. It was a very interesting match. Very interesting Raw. I honestly, I love the match of Mark Henry, John Cena. It was good. Best match of the night, I would have to give, let's see here. There was only like 3 or 4 matches. It really sucked. Match of the night was probably the, oh boy. Either the Intercontinental Championship match or the Mark Henry match. Those were probably the 2 best things. What really made the night worth the while was the whole cashing in. It was a surprise because they normally do that at pay-per-views, but I liked it. It was good. So in the next week or 2, we're gonna see Dolph Ziggler, see what happens. Don't forget that Del Rio does have a rematch, even though he was cashed in on. So yeah, when Del Rio wants to do it, he'll cash in again. We might even see the same thing that happened with Miz, where he wins it, then he gets back. But he's gonna have it for probably at least a week, a couple months. It's hard to say. Since Tuesday is the filming day for SmackDown, we'll see. SmackDown, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to pull that off or do that because I'm doing stuff today. I will do a video of tonight. It'll be a spoilers video, so if anyone wants to watch spoilers, they can. It's going to be a spoiler video, so if you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you don't, you can. Again, I will only keep you updated on live events that are happening. So, again, Raw is going to be as it's happening. SmackDown is going to be as it's happening. I will try to get updates of spoilers of what's going on with SmackDown, but I'm not sure exactly. Pay-per-views, we're gonna have immediate video after of how it goes. Either me or Jason, not sure. I actually want to ask if Jason, if you want to give a couple your video or your opinion on the surprising Del Rio and Ziggler happening, the Intercontinental Championship. Basically a little overview of Raw, what you thought was good and bad. I turn to him whenever I have questions because he knows a lot and he helps me with some of the stuff. So yeah, that's it. For now, I'll get back to you. Keep in touch. I'm on Facebook. I have to actually set up another Twitter account, so the Twitter account is going to be a Pro Wrestling View 1 as well. Right now we have Facebook, which is Pro Wrestling View 1. We got YouTube Pro Wrestling View 1. This is the first entry video in it. I hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday, and I hope to see you back here from me, the host, Kale Thomas, and co-hosts Kenny Richards and Jason McRae. don't forget the name Roman Reigns.